was a deadly twist in the draft, Avery.
Deadly for somebody. That is the question. For who here? I mean, if history says anything, it's probably for Liquid, but I actually would have preferred the Invoker mid.
Okay.
If I don't know what that says, maybe I'm horribly happened a lot. So there's some fate to be had there.
And if the Tanking doesn't get to play the game, then you don't have anybody to stop this push that's going to be coming from Gaimin Gladiators, though a push from Liquid comes through to get first blood on Celery.
Yeah, sneaky move. Hiding back behind the trees. They get the first blood for their carry. Very happy about that if you're Liquid. And they do lose 3 runes. A little sad about that if you're Liquid, especially when there's an Alchemist on board.
Now this lane, last time around we had the situation where we were talking about how the off lane of Liquid was pretty passive. Now in their draft, they opted for a killing duo. I was not thrilled to see Techies because frankly, I think this hero got nerfed too much that I don't think it's as strong a laner. Holy cow, Insania just beat down Tofu. But they are already using that blast off with the facet to good extent here. Dyrachyo is going to suicide kill. Nicely done, holding on to the unstable concoction, and they get the kill on Boxy in return.
That was very close and a big deny to get. Still Liquid coming out swinging in this game too, and that is a good sign to see. This team needs some confidence boost going into this game. Need to just go out there and play for the win, not try and avoid the loss. So it's good to see them striking back here early, gain some confidence early on in this game, and get to actually play the game, because they did not get to do much of that in game 1. Going back for some similar things here with the Monkey King, but a support duo that should be stronger in the early game. I think that's the upside of the Techies here.
Another blast off. Again, this facet allowing extra damage combined with a Brewmaster who is already one of the stronger laners when it comes to kills thanks to this combination of burn and clap.
Now, Liquid supports. This was one of my big factors. You've got to get stuff done in the early game if you're Liquid supports. And I feel like they've already gotten more done here than in maybe some of these previous games combined.
Yeah, absolutely. And Insania is making really good work of this timing where there is no level 2 on Tofu, therefore there's no Tornado, therefore there's no Dispel to his Spirit and his extra damage. So he just keeps on taking it to Gaimin Gladiators in this window where he has the advantage before Tofu comes in with the counter.
And Nisha's doing fine mid. Not as low as I would have thought. Still has a bottle charge, picks up a water rune. He's cruising here, going even on the CS board early. Good sign for him. If it gets hard later, he can always go back to the stacks. And if you're Liquid, if you're winning the 2 side lanes, you almost don't care what happens mid because he's a Sand King. I mean, whatever. Just going to be a playmaker. Dyrachyo getting aggressive, trying to strike back.
He is going to get this kill, looks like, as he... Oh, it's not quite fast enough.
Didn't get the courier either. Boxy continuing the outplays. And double bracer already up for 33 means his rotation potential is there. You can leave this brew alone to a decent degree. Maybe look for the turnaround kill mid on the Shadow Fiend, gank bottom. Really want this Techies to accelerate this game. That could be the strength of this pick here for Liquid, even if the hero's maybe not the strongest in the meta.
Nisha, Burrow strike away. Quinn's going to chase after him, though.
So slow.
And the build-up movement speed slow is so obnoxious. Meanwhile, the aggression from 33 and Boxy pays out yet another kill, this time Celery.
And they are just demolishing this Chen Alk lane. Not a lane that Gaimin, I think, are used to losing. At least these Alk combinations usually go well for them. Especially with all the extra gold Dyrachyo had. He started this game with so much extra gold from the bounty runes plus seed money. Not able to translate it into a lane win here, and Ace in trouble.
Oh, the tornado just in time. Well played by Tofu. Well positioned to hit both heroes. Otherwise, Ace surely would have died there.
Yeah, that would have been such a big kill for Insania. Went for this boots investment, has been dominating the lane. That would have been the big payoff experience-wise. But good news is you burn out that mana from Tofu, and now you can just go back in swinging.
Yeah, it doesn't really make that much of a difference if Ace lives, but he's on no HP, therefore he can't challenge any CS whatsoever. And Insania almost gets the kill on Tofu. Once again, the tornado intercepts, but you're left in the same situation.
Yeah, they're struggling down here. Both side lanes for Gaimin.
Bomb land, Celery soon to blow up. They're going to try and get the counter kill on Boxy with the acid spray. Unstable concoction, that is enough.
I almost wish he had an urn on this Brewmaster.
Oh, Nisha, another raise, long range, and the raindrop is not enough. The buildup of damage. This matchup is just too rough.
Yeah, turned up the heat. The early portions of that lane were going okay. It just escalated very quick, and now Quinn has a 2-level advantage on this Sand King mid. Already level 6.
Tofu, tornado after tornado, right before the final hit can come in. And Ace is getting some decent damage on Mickey on the way back, but of course, Insania makes it much worse for Ace to keep trading.
These tornadoes have been clutch, but they're just damage control down here. Still a much better laning phase overall for Liquid. All 3 of their cores finding something, and the supports being a lot more active. In fact, Boxy smoked mid. Looking for a low Shadow Fiend, or maybe just blocking some camps. Could get the connection with the Sand King.
They might be able to sandwich him here. Quinn. Oh no, what's happening? They had an opportunity. Burrow Strike, Sandstorm, Blast Off. Like, surely all of that combined would be close.
They just missed him.
Ooh.
Unfortunate. To be honest, I don't know if Quinn actually dies. He has Fairy Fire, Raindrop Wand, and he already has Requiem.
Yeah, it definitely would have been a close call if maybe he gets off the Requiem.
They're going to try again.
Them both. Okay, they bring in Insania. They're like, we need more. We need 4 heroes to make sure that Quinn dies here, and he still gets off the Requiem. The deck Requiem goes out. It's not enough to kill Nisha.
Sub 100 HP on multiple. They've got that going for them.
What do you think they learned there?
They're learning a lot. I think they've been learning a lot recently against Gaimin.
Mickey, meanwhile, going to receive a similar gank here, but this time it's paired up with 2 cores as Quinn made his way across the map. Not that he was needed for the kill, but he is helpful when it comes to tower pressure because Liquid's already taken the top tower, so Gaimin Gladiators want to be able to mirror that.
So open up the tower for Ace. Ice Armor online for Celery. Going to buff everybody up here. And good news for Liquid is at least you're able to trade out that top tower on the Brew. 33, having a pretty good game here on one of his better heroes in the Brewmaster. It's why they first picked it. I think Liquid felt like a lot of these offlaners were getting banned out towards the end of the draft and just wanted to secure one they felt very confident with early. Can't blame them there.
Quinn gets a regen rune. Big pickup.
It's up the supports.
Joining in on this because he needs the experience to be able to get to his level 6, but it does leave nobody up here with 33 who gets ganked by the Tofu Quinn duo.
And collect his soul. +1 on the board. Person, like, it just hasn't been there.
Boxy?
There's another poke that gets reactions out of Liquid and isn't actually a move, or is it?
Nisha jumps forward, only hits the Burrow Strike on 1. So how Tofu does not get landed by that one, and the EMP pulls him out.
What a stomp.
Nice stomp, though. That's going to sit up Mickey for the Wukong's command with the blast off on top of that one. Now the Gaimin Gladiators core. Oh, there it is, the jump in from the Requiem to try and blow up the Sand King as well as the +1. They got him, and Mickey is fighting for his life against a horde of spiders and won't be able to do much there. Primal split plus a stomp. And Insania is going to make a run for it, but Duraccio and Ace will hunt him down. They all in on the supports, but it's the cores of Gaimin Gladiators who have come online and are ready to fight, and they're going to team wipe Liquid if they can find 33 here. They've got the vision for the stun. No, they don't. No, they don't. Okay, well, he's still stuck in a corner here. He's going to make it cost Gaimin Gladiators as much time as possible. But surely
could deny himself to Roche.
Gonna try.
Big clap.
The clap goes out, and it's not.
And now you're in Roche.
And now they're in Roche.
Oh,
They're like, okay.
Should have ran the other way, maybe.
Yeah,
are playing outside that Wukong. Really nice positioning here from Gaimin.
Oh, the Hand of God saves him. Nisha, though, slips in from behind, and a stinger to Quid are very clearly set up.
There's a lot of vision here. Sentry Obs trap for the Invoker. Should grab him.
Lightyear into Blast Off into Double Mine. Explosion will do the kill. Surprised we dropped the Wukong's command there. They got a reaction out of Gaimin Gladiators, so they'll call quits on trying to steal the Wisdom Rune. Just say that the kill on Ancients and an Invoker is good enough.
So we see Drum Vlad's out of the Chen. Greaves done on the Brood. Gaimin have 4 big auras, which are all really nice for their big right clickers here. Liquid are trying to match it. Drum on the Elder Titan with Pipe on the Brew. And Shiva's being built by the Sand King. Actually, they have double Drum on the side of Liquid.
Got him on the Gleipnir. Quick Dispel, but they have the follow-up with the Stomp, the Blast Off, the Burrow Strike. There's no lacking in stunts for Lakil. not just on Ace, but maybe Celery as well, as they're going to find that Burrow Strike. Lead open on the Broodmother. The blast off follow-up, trying to get a Hurricane away, but he's still stomped. A mine goes off. Gleitner catches them, bound the Strike. They're stretching out, trying to get this kill, and they do manage to get it this time around, but Mickey is committed in so deep. One raise, two raise, pops a BKB. Can he get the lifesteals off? Lifesteal is not going to be good enough as a pure damage Sunstrike cuts through that. Now 33 on the run. Has a Primal Split. Are they going to try and turn this around? Is he going to have to use a Primal Split just to be able to escape here? Gaimin Gladiators are going to force it out of him. And he'll use the split.
They can chase him here.
They've got the Fire Panda. Okay, push up, go through the gate on all of the pandas. Oh. The Earth One managed to make it through. How far can he make it? 5 more seconds.
What a next level play. He forced his own Earth Panda up the hill.
And he's spotted. Oh, after all that, I mean, it was a sick move. He'll buy more time, but a blink from Quinn puts him right on 33 as he went for the TP. And they'll finally catch him.
That was kind of a sick to rotate across the map here, set up on something else. Easy pickings here with the Ghost Walk.
Yeah, but he detection here. Boxy's just sitting under a Ghost Walk. He knows it. And there is Nisha nearby, but on the other side, Quinn.
Man, dropped the Requiem on him. Left him behind.
He's going to break the smoke. He gets Orchided. Now he has a shield rune. He's very tanky, but he's tanky enough to deal with a Requiem? An Ag's Requiem at that? Not at all.
No BKB Sand King. This fight is already on the back foot for Liquid.
And Duracio's going to force it. Mickey's forced to use his Wukong's command and hope that the Gleitner can lock him in long enough. It is not. Now, can he find any room to hop away? Orchided,
better get out.
Up to the high ground. The silence is wearing out. Good stomp from Insania. The Force Staffs might have just bailed them out here, but not everybody. Insania. Duracio's just done a really great job of, like, these fights. They know they're won, and Duracio always finds an extra hero. Going back for it. Chemical Rage. Oh, Duracio pushed too far this time around. Just daring into the tier 2s like that, but they can't quite get the kill. The Force Staff comes out. Again, Liquid baited into an idea that they can have the damage, but they just do not. And Gaimin Gladiators, just like that, have wiped you, maybe. 33, making a run. Oh, there's going to be another Unstable Concoction, another Orchid, another round of spells, and that's a team wipe. Gaimin Gladiators, do you think anything else was going to happen in 30 minutes?
I mean, they were looking for a Duracia throw, but there is no such thing in this series. Absolutely nothing has been free for Liquid. Overcommittal on an Alchemist that seemed out of position. Nah, we have the ability to bail him out here, say Gaimin. And once more, it's a fight lost on the wrong part of the map for Liquid.
Bloodthorn, lots of damage. Nisha, BKB has to be used.
I mean, what?
Now you have
9 seconds.
Nothing to defend the base. With 20 seconds left on the Monkey King, that is a full lane. Call it 30 minutes if you want. Gaimin Gladiators. They do it.
But maybe not expected, but
Spider's giving them a little bit of vision.
Scouted.
Chivas goes out, Burrow Strike leading on to Ace. Blast off, following it up, but they're separating targets here as Mickey jumps in. What is he going to do with this one? Pops his BKB and starts backing away. And backing away, retreat is death for Liquid. Death for at least one. Boxy's the first one down. Wukong's man goes out, and I assume we're hopping away from this one. Liquid trying to retreat, but got him on the Bloodthorn in Unstable Concoction. Drop the Requiem. No, wait, gets tossed up in the air by the Storm Panda. Mickey will eventually get burned out, though, and now back on solid ground. Quinn drops that Requiem for the final touch in this team fight. Liquid. Stomp from Insania, but he'll be run down eventually by something. He tries to go for the neutral creep deny. It'll be 3 dead on the side of Liquid at the end of it.
They just cannot. You have to find the chain stun here under an ET Spear. That is
Liquid's desperate to try and contest Roshan here. Gaimin Gladiators isn't doing it. They're setting up for the team fight, and they found that opportunity. They burned the mana out of the Brewmaster. That is trouble. Still has 10 seconds left until he has split anyway, but he doesn't have mana right now.
Has to use the Greaves here just to get it back.
And look at the illusions. It's just getting full read of everything Liquid's doing right now and burning away on him.
I mean, you have an amp damage rune for Mickey. It's wearing out. You got 10 seconds left. You couldn't take the fight with this. Doesn't get better for you now.
He just cannot find the initiation. They're read every step of the way by Ace, who spreads his spiders all over.
And by the way, Gaimin, they do not have to force anything here because that top wave is hitting tier 4s. Liquid are the ones under pressure to make the move.
The roar goes off. Tofu blocking, sits up on the high ground. Liquid running into him, but they sweep around the side here. Mickey's going to try and go up the corner to get a good Wukong's command inside of the Roshan pit. Gaimin Gladiators concede that ground, though.
Okay, on the backside.
They're going to look for Mickey. Doesn't show himself. Duraccio stunning himself. Chemical Rage.
Again, pressure's on Liquid
Lockdown
to
soon.
start the fight, though.
He's going to start on Mickey. See if he can get out that BKB. Mickey's going to hold on to it. Epicenter's going to be used right as Duraccio comes into it. But Duraccio is very tanky. He shrugs off the damage rather easily. The Wukong's command goes out, but look at it, already outside of it. No real damage whatsoever from that Wukong's command. And if you don't have the Wukong's command, where is the damage going to come from if you're Liquid?
You just cheese. By the way, there's already a refresher up on this Shadow Fiend, so you got to deal with double Ag's Requiem here with the bonus souls. And
we have so many
decent
bonus. Okay.
Have fun with that one.
We're going to watch a hero disappear here. Oh, wait, no. A little off the mark there.
It's okay, he's got a second one.
That's true, that's true. Maybe they don't know. Well, I've got a refresher, guys.
Alacrity Catapult
okay,
is
maybe off the tornado. No. Quinn's not going to go for it. And gets burned out. 33. Now they go for it, but about the strike. Hit him with the burrow strike. Blast off. So many stuns. Can they do this? Her splitter cuts down the SF. Now for Duraccio. Duraccio with his BKB walking back. Gets bashed up. They want Quinn, but Quinn already got out with the Ogre Seal Totem and the BKB. He's out of the Wukong's command. And Liquid. Do they dare to pursue?
It's
with
so
the front,
scary to chase.
Trying to.
There's still a Requiem up.
Duraccio comes back in, force staff up to the high ground. Nice play by Boxy. Gets the initiation out of Duraccio without dying.
I thought Quinn was going to go back in there. Gaimin are respecting the team fight of Liquid here. Maybe just don't want to play the fight without the BKB on the Shadow Fiend to guarantee that Requiem pop. Very fast stuns from Liquid. Salvage that fight, but Duraccio, this man does not care.
Nope, you used a bunch of spells, and you couldn't kill Duraccio the first time around. He doesn't think you have it in you to be able to do a second go without Wukong's command, that epicenter, and he may be right about this one. As he starts chipping away at the melee barracks, the only thing remaining between Liquid and Mega Creeps.
Have to defend this Rax. You have to be careful about when you go in with the stuns. If you go in with Boundless / Burrow, it opens up opportunity for that Requiem to come out. Liquid on a knife's edge, trying to make something magical happen here.
Tofu just being a nuisance. Well, chip 4 down, throne exposed. Gaimin Gladiators have every advantage you could possibly hope for to close out this game. They're going to lead off. Trying to get it. No, oh, still got the Requiem thanks to the BKB, despite that quick jump in from Nisha. The Burrow Strike hit at the same time as Quinn went in, but Quinn went in safely with a BKB. They got one buyback out of Liquid. And many more ults to go.
Do lose the banner. Massive blow here for the push.
True, true.
Very disciplined exchange from Gaimin. Take a 5 buyback and reset with all this with 40k net worth lead.
Mickey is going to have Abyssal Blade, so if he can get the jump on somebody with this Divine Rapier, maybe he can pop them. Force staff trying to get him out of the way, but 33 just nullifier can't let him get away. No buy. It's a 4 versus 5 now with an Aegis on Gaimin Gladiators on a 40,000 net worth lead, and the throne at half HP. A jump onto Duraccio. Duraccio is forcing the attention of Liquid onto him. Mickey, when's he going to hit this Boundless Strike? Goes for it, but got hit by the Requiem at the same time. Quinn's back up to full health, and they'll chase after Insania for the dieback. Now it's 2. Nisha with a BKB, Burrow striking out of the base, but your throne is dead. 2-0 now for Gaimin Gladiators in the grand finals.
They have been here before as well. We saw only one team come back in the history of Gaimin Gladiator grand finals from this position. It was Azure Ray at KL.
Earlier this year, yep.
They reverse swept it.
And I'll just say, Duraccio did call that he was going to 3-0 this final.
That is true.
And he did say that against Azure Ray.
That is true.
So we'll see if he jinxed himself.
However, these are very different circumstances.
Yeah, how so? What do you mean?
You know, I think Liquid has also been here before and are maybe starting to get some flashbacks, some very unpleasant flashbacks right now about watching another team lift the trophy that they have longed for a very long time. This would be another crushing defeat for them to be this close once more and lose it to the same team again in the same way. At some point, you have to question what your reality is and whether you're going insane. I feel like I'm going insane watching this play out.
The story of Sisyphus continues.
Do something.